Still alive towards the back though. Brycey, they find the kills in P1 too. So best case scenario from LA Gorillas in that situation, because honestly it wasn't looking good. Surge now spawning up towards back tin. Exceed up top.
All right.
From Gorillas.
I missed like 2 matches, but we're good.
And
missed 2 matches again.
Here, LAG. P1 to P2.
All right, let's see what happens here.
So many teams.
Who goes home?
They're looking to do the exact same thing. Eventually going to fall though. It still will look like LAG will have the spawn for next. Settle Surge gets scrapped, but it's a hard break for them.
Assault actually managed to kill Sib, who found a way through Dome onto the rotation. Important gunfight coming through from the world champ.
lead.
Arsenes just about surviving. Oh, and he survives long enough for Pred to get taken down. So just being a distraction right now and a worthwhile one. LA Gorillas soaking up some good time already, but look at the pressure that Surge put on immediately. LA Gorillas are not fighting from the front, they're turtling just a little bit, Bryce.
Oh, there's a huge nade that actually comes in to stop that kill as well. Arsenes has to commit to this, going around with it as well. Will get the kill. A huge one for them in the end, but Mac and Pred will not relent this pressure at all.
Sib is popping off.
They are trying to make sure that they do not get the time that they've worked so hard for. One last chance here. Seattle Surge will commit to one more push. They look to do something, but Arsenes has already moved, and this may be perfect from LAG if they can get the spawns as well.
Yeah, it was actually a spawn out from Arsenes. He was ready to set up in the middle of the map if Surge found the push and just catches them sleeping a little bit. Surge look like they have this rotation, but mid-map is still being fought over. Pred will find a big gunfight towards the backside. Scrap time LAG. Majority of members of your team over towards the next hill belong to LAG. Rotation may well be falling their way, but Pred, lingering as he often does, is going to go big for Seattle.
It really does, Seattle.
Ooh, the hip fire.
Let's find out with a Seattle Surge.
Oh my god.
I have your gen in your pipes.
He's still front, he's still front. I'm blocking him, I'm gonna block the back. He's still front door on me.
Okay.
Joe's just sitting in the cabin.
Channeling front door, he's holding front door.
Back in the back gen, back
front door maybe.
Back gen exceed. Back gen exceed. AG, I'm coming P5.
Okay.
Top 10, I'm waiting for you guys. Back gen. Front time, absolute top, absolute in the cubby corner.
I need a top.
Nice. In the back of me, in the back door. Back door, I good time.
Nice.
I need to time, say left. I have your back door, man. He's on my left. Absolute back door. They're all weak.
There's two there.
One shot.
Okay.
They're pushing through. One's went through.
Okay.
There's 3 of them there.
I got one on.
I'm running through. One on time.
Top tools window assault. Top tools window assault, missing exceed.
Okay. I don't see front window.
Yeah, play kills, man.
I'm backing out.
I spawned out. They're gonna be running to you.
P2
They're gonna be running ground. Repitch in front.
Yeah, one just push ruin. One just got to ruin.
Back on me in the back beach, Alec.
Close one bullet.
Where'd you go? I'm coming from you.
Inside close. And one ruins.
Ruins?
Close. I got one close. One's ruins.
Ruins heady. Hit one side.
Nice.
That's 2.
Last guy in the back probably.
Oh my god.
Here we are. Back over.
Shotgun.
Yeah, I'm gonna chat under with you. I'll chat under with you.
I'm looking in the back. I'm the cross. He's gonna be front P2. Whoever's here.
I'm one shot.
One's deep beach. Deep beach.
Go
Got
for
rock.
deep beach. I'm trying side P2. Side P2.
Deep beach.
One more side P2. He's going side P2. I'm saying. Try to look at my back right. Outer. Last guy outer. He's on the gutter.
Got rock. I can't get him.
Seattle Surge.
There you go.
But fast in the comms, and they're doing it every
Not the
time
quickest
LAG
break, but it's a break.
They don't get a lot of time, Tom.
Well, the majority of them were calm, but did you hear Pred, the dead shout on the rotation round? LA Gorillas look prime position, to be honest with you, heading over towards P4. They had the rotation there, but they did not expect the Great White himself jumping out of the water, finding 2, breaking things wide open. 23 and 16 from Preddy has been a problem on the map, as he so often is for the majority of the teams, if not all of them in the CDL. It's a good hold from Seattle Surge and a rotation that they did not have. LA Gorillas may well have fought back here, but they have to lock down.
That's what they don't do. They don't rotate.
You cannot
They're still fighting
to be close heading into another rotation.
That's what they're looking for.
I would assume by like 15, they already start moving.
Seattle Surge so far finding nothing on this point. And that is all bonus, all great.
I think by 15, if you're still spawning on site, I would just. No, I mean, I'm fucking pro.
Still in the dominant position, still fighting.
I would at least start thinking of a route to.
And they are fighting for this one tooth and nail. Both sides committing everything to this point as they fly in for it. But LAG will walk away the victors as we go into this second set of rotation. It's basically a tied game.
Yeah,
that's pretty much a perfect hold. A little bit of a split spawn may well mess with that perfect moment for LA Gorillas. 5 seconds remaining. They'll soak up every single one of those seconds. What's going on here? We don't have a gun to shoot each other. Oh my goodness me! It's a knife fight underwater. Exceed will find 1. Accuracy falls as well. 3-man. White for LA Gorillas.
What a fucking break.
Take the lead for the first time in the map.
And it is unbelievable. Exceed now off to the races, going back to that mid-cut as well, but he's fallen. Seattle Surge.
Now it's back.
They were falling by the wayside, but they lock down P1. 30 seconds to victory now for Seattle. LAG have to move.
25 seconds. You've got to make something happen here for the LAG, but you've also got to think about these P2 rotations. You've got to think about maybe winning a gunfight. A Surge in the ascendancy now. 15 seconds to go. Arcades has to go big for the LA Gorillas now.
He's here. He's played the long flank as well. And now he needs to be everything they need him to be.
Damn.
And down he goes. Seattle Surge still in control. Can win it here on P1. LAG are not here. They are not at P2 either. And while the contest will come in, Mac will take the kills. They're not falling. Arcades eventually clears it away.
Ooh.
And with 3 seconds left to go, LAG need a jetpack, a jumbo jet, a jet plane or something, because this game is done. And Seattle Surge will take that first hard point.
Damn. How did the other teams do? Hold
Things
on.
got a little
Let
bit
me look
scary.
at that. Oh,
And from there,
Legion
it's also
lost.
difficult, but it has to be
Damn.
said. Pred makes a couple of
3-2.
huge plays.
Civ now looking to clear the A site.
Everyone's
Towards this.
locked.
This bomb will go down. Mac with
There's
the
one.
check. Mac with the plays. Just simple little kills like that. Big plays from Mac Melts. Smart to check it, then he knows that he can chow over the top. It's a 3v4 retake for LA Gorillas
Damn,
to
they're just
somehow
all there.
find a way into this round. Seattle Surge alive and kicking.
Here comes the front hit, and they will get a little bit of this. A bit of a Seattle Surge now is that all they
They
have
just
to
gave
do
up sight like that?
is
That's
keep
crazy.
shouldering it, not give away too many lives. They make sure the people stay off the bomb here. Mac looking to go in as well. Jonas Stevens gets the first one. Mac, can they get one as well? Not the second though. And now
Only
Predator
one.
on a 1 versus
I don't know
1.
why they gave up
1
that
health.
sight.
We'll check this in several seconds. I don't think Jonas Stevens is going to be the best position for it either. Pred will look around the corner and grab him. And it is a first round the S&D that is decided by 3 seconds.
I mean,
They
it got
gave
a little
up
bit messy
sight.
there, if I'm honest with you. Seattle kind of get
But
a
then
little bit
the
of bad
Gorillas
time.
diffused
Mac
it
moves out of the
while...
sight.
How
And
much
all
time
of a
was
sudden,
there?
As
I
soon
don't know
as
how
he
much
turns
time
away,
there was.
LAG complete control. And I don't think Seattle respected the fact that they could have had that much control and that they couldn't have been as advanced as they were, pushed up over towards the spawn side. And things got a little bit scary, but when things get scary, you're on Seattle, you have this guy called Pred. Finds the 1v2, albeit at the time not on the side of LA Gorillas. First blood to Seattle Surge. Also, I want to caveat the oh, okay, well, no, actually, I'm not caveating any stats now. You can't be doing that. Pred killing Mac. Maybe this is a reason why their land percentage is so low, Bricey. Nothing to do with them playing Atlanta phase 3 times, of course, but accuracy evens the odds, 3 versus 3.
And that is the difficulty with
Did it
context.
again, you
Atlanta
teammated.
phase, like I said before, probably skewing those stats just a little bit. But now it's down to a 3 versus 3.
Oh, he's up top.
Pred looking to make a move. And
Why
almost
did he-
catches, and he will catch Arcades, who tries to snake his way out of it. And now Pred keeping himself alive as well. It goes down to a 1 versus 3. They know where he's going to be. And Pred actually has to back out from a Semtex.
Yeah, but the Semtex coming through really does let Seattle Surge know exactly where Exceed is. That sounds popped up. Playmake potential, Civ, bullets in, Pred. Surely there to pick up the pieces. Exceed just about surviving.
Damn,
Well, by
there's
there,
all
this
around
Chin
him.
Chin. It will be the kill coming through from Pred. Seattle Surge make it 2-0. That round a little bit more comfortable for the Seattle boys. Last one got a little bit scary, that one. Textbook.
Pred's 4-0. If the problem for me is that if LAG don't start to do some damage on the S&D, if they don't take this S&D, I think this is over. I really do. Seattle Surge, we talked about them coming into this tournament. How good
Fucking
are
play
they
a thumb war.
in this current situation?
It's
Obviously,
like,
against
Hey, do
Atlanta
you want to do it?
yesterday,
Yeah, fuck it.
probably didn't show them off in the best light.
Want to do a thumb
But
war?
there are levels to this game.
Yeah, sure, why not? That's funny.
Surge now making a push over towards A once again. Both these two teams, the top 2 teams,
Just
when it
out
comes
of
to
nowhere.
plant win percentage.
I
You get
declare
that
a
bomb
dumb
down,
war.
Majority of the time, you're winning the round. Yet to see LAG find themselves in a position to get that bomb down.
Ooh,
And, well,
two,
I mean,
that's
I think
two.
Seattle might struggle to do that this round themselves as well. Assault Exceed will find 2. It's now 2v4 for Seattle.
Oh, I don't know if it's
First opportunity for LA Gorillas to get on the board here.
They should have this all locked. Prez left alone, 1 versus 4. Finds the first. Not going to be the second. There'll be no streak there for Pred either. LAG managed to just kind of diffuse what Seattle Surge were planning. It looked like a combined hit. And sometimes that's very, very effective. Unfortunately, they found nothing from it.
Oh, yeah, that'll help. Good shots coming in from Exceed. Mac pushing onto the site. That's where things were starting to get going, if you like, for Seattle Surge. Not this time, though. Good shots from Exceed. Of course, Mac is always the one with the bomb, so you will get that information pretty much guaranteed. Now the Gorillas with one on the board now. Let's see if they can do something different here. I said that bomb going down is so important for these teams. Seattle Surge flood over towards A, though. It's going to be very difficult to get it down now.
And you can see already the rotation on the minimap. They have a Pred in the way, but the stun is going to make sure that he doesn't get anything. And now Sib will be the main man here, who will watch the cross. Max somehow managed to get a kill from behind us as a double flank going round. The team switch positions. LAG will go towards B. It is a hard retake for Seattle Surge.
Yeah, that's a full lock. LA Gorillas, you can't let this one slip. So often we see them make the push over towards B, and this is, as you said, a very, very hard retake. Sib is the first, Mac is the second. Easy kills for Assault. Accuracy is able to find one. If anyone's going to pull a 1v3, it's Accuracy.
The problem is time and positioning. This bomb site has so many ways that you just have to check and they won't get it. And that's why it's a hard break. If you get into B with numbers, something that does not usually happen when we see that bomb go down, it's usually just 1 or 2 players. You can watch the 3 choke points from advantageous positions. It is a nightmare to break on hard point, let alone on an S&D.
You take those opportunities all day long, though. You know, you see those moments where you get B open. You run through that door every single time, especially if there's multiple members. It's so difficult. Seattle in that situation to do much about it. Very, very hard retake. We see it at P3 when we play hard point. We get to see it there in the search and destroy.
All tied up right now.
Exceed.
Exceed do his best impression of me in ranked play. I can never make this jump first time. However, sniper out for him, and it's just a little bit of COD timing that goes wrong, and a hit marker, and a nade coming through, and Pred will find him as well. Exceed. Everything going wrong for him there, but it will go back down to a 3 versus 3. Pred gets caught as well. And Seattle Surge, they'll get the first blood, but nothing more.
Bomb being down. Does help Surge out here. That trophy will help as well. Mac will be watching that cross, so he'll be getting some information. And now Accuracy will push, but into gunfire. Joe Deceives will find a Mac in a 1v3.
Mac knows where Joe Deceives is going to be as well. Take that first gunfight. Looking for the second.
Oh my god, he almost got him.
Good, but unfortunately, it's a little bit better from LAG. And LAG take the lead in the search and destroy.
Nicely done. That's a good retake as well. Good forceful pressure after Pred is the one to...
That's what makes me wonder why, when they plant the bomb,
a fumble from Seattle in that situation. You had the numbers, the bomb down, you had control. You let it go. And not be too pleased with that one, LAG, though. Grasp that opportunity with both hands. Assault influential as ever. I think that's a 5 spree now from Adam. Can he keep it up? Cruise missiles on this map. Very influential. 7 and 3 from him. 3-2 LA Gorillas. Much better from them. Nice retake coming through.
Already a stun check there. So we'll be communicating that to his teammates. There goes the nade check. I don't think it's going to do a lot to accuracy. We won't even get the hit marker with it either. For LAG, it will be a commit to the A site.
You really do want to try and think about getting this bomb down over towards A. LA Gorillas, if they've done their homework. Yeah, okay, both two teams are good at getting the bomb down and holding it when that bomb does go down, but as far as teams retaking sites, Seattle Surge, there are not many worse than them. Very, very low down on the retake. Second worst, actually, at only 20% of the time. 18% over towards A. So if this bomb goes down, you pretty much got a 1 in 5 opportunity if you're LA Gorillas.
All the trades.
They go back and forth. It's a 2 versus 2. And the information from Seb all caused Seattle Surge to snap, but they weren't able to stop that bomb going down. Orion in the defuse, but he's alone. Pred's going on a flank, and he finds one. It's now down to a 1 versus 1 ton. Chaos kicked off a 1 bit of information.
Oh, he's gone for the defuse nice and early as well. Assault will be stomping around the map and stomping just a little bit.
He stopped it.
Pred got off it, he got off it. Assault runs around now just trying to survive. Pred on the hunt.
Oh my god.
Assault! What a round! What chaos! What fury! Unbelievable! We would need to see that in a full round replay just to figure out how the dominoes fell. But the information, Sib saw the bomb cross, called to his teammates, they're like, all right, let's roll. And everything hit the A side at the same time.
The one I really want to highlight, though, is Pred in that situation. You've kind of got time.
I don't know. I don't know how close he was.
He was very close, it looked like. You've got time to try and find the kill is probably what's in his mind if he does have to jump off it, but hey, I mean, just hope the bomb gives you some decent cover and stick it. Hindsight is a wonderful thing, of course, but once again, the attacking team get complete control of it. That bomb's going down, but there's a bigger one coming out of the sky.
There certainly is, and a lot of those trophies have already been burned, and that's why they have to get inside already. You can see them going for this Exceed. Tries to push out towards the back, and he finds one as well. Seattle Surge had to give up the site. Their trophies were wasted, and LAG are swooping in for this. They can smell the blood in the water as they Jonas Seas find one more. Nobody on the defuse yet, though, for LAG.
Suck grenade at his feet.
But they have plenty of time. 20 seconds left to go now. You could do with clearing out at least one more. Nobody on the bomb, as you say. 15 seconds, getting scary.
Seattle Surge is just holding it. Accuracy keeps finding them, but no.
Damn.
Eventually they fall. Only needed a few more seconds, but LAG
shit. Looks like Gorillas is gonna take
this.
this.
Get the retake they wanted. And it was 2 rounds of the Seattle Surge. It's been 5 in a row for the LA Gorillas.
And the difficulty there for LA Gorillas is just, well, it's accuracy, isn't it? He's posted up towards the back. He's pretty much got eyes on bomb. You can't jump on it. That attack will shred you. So they have to clear them out as quickly as possible. The ice, very much there from LAG. They said they lacked it in the online stages. Don't believe they're a bad team at all. And they very much are clutching up here, though, against Seattle Surge. Now, map point on the board with LA Gorillas. Seattle Surge, you need 4 in a row here.
Is there hope? Pred already somehow gets that first blood on the Exceed. A complete evaporation. Pred is still moving for this one. Assault's going to catch a nade to the face.
He got him.
And he will fall as well. We spoke to Seattle Surge just before this tournament when they said they play around Pred. It is the tactics, it is the strategy of this team, and it's how it works. And it's for that exact reason, but Jonas Seas breaks through and down he falls eventually. A little bit of life for Seattle Surge, Ton.
It's 3 for the Aussie in that one. The second's absurd. I mean, Joe Deceives, I think Pred blinked at him and he died. It wasn't Joe Deceives, sorry, it was Exceed. Joe Deceives was the one who initially will then fall, obviously, towards the end. But the second kill, it's the snapper that he gets to then set himself up in the position to throw that nade over and find the kill. Flashy players coming in from Pred. Now making it a little bit more nervy for LA Gorillas in this situation. Still in a good spot, still 5-3 up. Attacking round now for Seattle. What's a play from LG? I'd imagine it's set tight.
They are waiting. Can no longer afford any mistakes. They have to win 4 in a row. They've done the first. Will Pred go out? This accuracy is already going to find the first blood. There's always potential for Pred to bang out those doors, but there's no one really there for a trade. There might be now. The Sim is laying down bullets. The 2 versus 4. Seattle Surge into 1 versus 4. They will have another round back on the board. I don't think Joe Seeds will make it, and he doesn't. He will fall.
Is this going to go to round 11?
And will this go the distance, Ton?
Well, accuracy kind of just sets off the chain of events there. It's a slow peak round. The street side finds one. And then all of a sudden, you have to see LAG start kicking into gear. Are we going to cover over for accuracy? Has he pushed over towards the truck side? Should we push over towards A? There's a lot of questions going in the comms at that stage. You start to make a move, and Seattle Surge hold their irons, find the kills. 2 in a row now. That's not too far away for Seattle Surge to make this a round 11. Pred 12-5. 4 spree for him. If you can find a couple here, a cruise missile as well, wouldn't be a bad thing to head into round 11 if you can get there.
They want to make it.
Just trying to get out of here.
They want to win this.
Doesn't give away that first blood. Both
can't just all be Pred.
Now, figuring out where everybody is for LAG. Make sure nobody has got inside or broken through. We can see that they haven't. And this may be another case. Sim is on this Overwatch again. If he sees a player, Seattle Surge may hit this like they did last time.
Well, the Gorillas would be in the perfect spot to answer to that. Pred's still lingering. LA Gorillas also lingering. Not making the push onto the side just yet. Pred, a little bit of information. That trophy is thrown over. They know that A is maybe in play. Seattle Surge might just hit this.
Pred. There's nades just ricocheting
good.
around him here. The information's been called. The dead sign's going to be popped. Actually finds him off the bomb as well. RCs will get Mac, and it's a huge gunfight that they both walk away from. It goes down to a 2 versus 2, but time is on Seattle's side, and so is the monster. Pred finds another one.
1v1. Pred and Assault. The ones who got the most kills.
15 seconds. It's a big kill that come through because this would be Pred for the cruise missile. And to send us to around 11. Assault, though, he's rotated around wonderfully. He would have got the information, Pred, that he was pushing over towards the B side, but he knows where the bomb is. Bomb goes down, Pred checks it. Oh, and Assault guns him! Ellie Gorilla's tied up. It's Adam Assault.
Damn.
Damage.
That was so quick.
What a piece. To upset the odds and take a lead in the series here.
Well, let's see. How does this go? It's already different than last time. But how much different is the big
Damn, he got right behind him.
Has slipped through. Well, they know that they've left this open. They will. Mac has already turned and exceeds flank. Comes to nothing. And the pressure falls onto A.
I kind of really like that from Seattle. They don't even cover off bar. Mac's just like, yeah, we'll jump at the point. I can watch it from here. No problem. Doesn't necessarily get great timing. He just holds it up, walks around at the right time for Mac to find the gunfight. A. Gone. Immediately. Barely any time from them. Gone there. Barely any time at all. That's a lot of time to get a hold of B.
It may even be the most time we've ever seen. I don't know if we've seen many caps that fast into a round. But now, of course, A and B, different animals. For LAG, they've got to make sure they keep pushing out and don't really allow Seattle Surge to bottle them back in here. And you can see the fights going on inside. It's probably going to be Joe Deceives. They rely on heavily for that.
Yeah, LA Gorillas, of course, obviously with losing A so quickly, will have that opportunity to set themselves up towards B. You can dig those trenches. I say that. You see Arcides, who's pushed up, die. Assault also following him to the grave. Exceed is the only one who will get taken down as well. That's a clean one. That's around. It's done.
Yeah, that's the call of trophies down, Stack. We've got to get in. We've got to do it now, and it's rocketing through.
Oh my god, that was so fucking
the
quick.
First control round very, very quickly.
I mean, it's one push over towards A, win your gunfights, get the point. One push over towards B, win your gunfights, win the point, win the round. That was pretty much textbook. I mean, look, as I was trying to say, to try and set up the rest of the round of what was going to be an astute defense by LAG over towards the field side. They did kind of everything they could possibly do.
I don't
they were
know.
laughing about themselves. Like, you know, you push up towards
Might be
field,
3-0 freaking
control,
Surge.
get somebody in the middle of the map, and then all four of them die. You're just going to win a couple of gunfights. Assault and Exceed haven't managed one in that entire round.
Yeah, it's so weird looking at the scoreboard and seeing how few kills we've done in that round. It doesn't really feel like we've even started, but we have started, and Seattle Surge are looking to see if they can just get this one done quickly by the look of it. Already fighting back. LAG have gone for this first push onto B, and only Assault really offering up any competition to them.
The hallmark of a good player, to see not a single bullet missed. The shots through that really.
Jeez.
That's often my nemesis online accuracy. LAG's nemesis over towards this field side as well. Finds two, will slow down this attack. Backing them on up. Sib on a full spree, would quite like to make that 6. 2 more to go.
And Seattle Surge are putting the hurt onto LAG now. Wow. You think they're trying to get a little bit of positioning. Joe Deceives is still alive, but what he does from here, I'm not really sure. He's going to wait to find a kill, wait for his teammates to make some moves onto the map so he doesn't give up his positioning, but Pred just continues his reign of terror. They have no map positioning, they have no ticks, and they have no lives. They are all heading back to the respawn. Again, Joe Deceives is out. But what can they do?
They kind of need some help right now. The rest of the team just get farmed off spawn. So difficult. And then when Pred falls, accuracy is here to just lay down the herd as well. LAG, I mean, there's nothing you can do about this. 8 seconds to kill. Joe Deceives is now going to get inside the point. One more opportunity for LA Gorillas. Looking like their best one, or was it? Oh my, this is
brutal. This is brutal. It is not great. That has been 2 very dominant rounds of control.
It's over.
Tell you,
oh shit!
But this is not normal.
Well, you know, in our game that we casted yesterday, you know, we
God
that
damn
a whole game from attempt not to hit on down on Vegas Legion, whilst you know they are very much down and bleeding. I think it was 2 kills in the first 2 rounds. Sib has got 7 and hasn't died, mate.
Wow,
this is.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, assault,
It is a weird one.
accuracy got
There's
freaking
only
9
8
kills just
total
on
from
fucking
LAG
tower. That's crazy.
in 2 rounds of control. That is extraordinary. And now Seattle Surge have an opportunity to put one of the most dominant control performances into the history books here in the CDL. Do LAG have something left?
No.
Kills can come through from LA Guerrillas to maybe just slow some things down. A couple of kills underneath their belt will just stop what has been a ridiculous turn of events from Seattle Surge so far. Sib is on a different planet right now. 8 in a row. We're into round number 3. Going for the perfect game. I kind of don't want him to die, Bryce.
What I think he might do is committed here. Will reinforcements reach him in time? He does have a trophy covering. Seattle Surge are now here, and that's a little bit of timing. Sid won't find that one, and down he goes to Arsenes. And LAG still actually holding on here. A little bit better trades across the map.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
From Seattle Surge from the word go. LA Guerrillas have not been able to get any mid-map presence. Mac somehow gets out. Plenty of fire laid down towards Mackenzie, but surviving as a push over towards A has been materialized from the Seattle Surge. A couple of kills fell their way. Mac now locking down the locker side of the map here as well. This should be A gone unless XC can do something about it.
Nope.
Well, here we go. 2 ticks between Seattle Surge and a map win. Here we go. This will give them the information. It probably won't get a kill. There should be trophies about that they can all cower between. They're looking for one on the tree, and he's actually going to get it. Those seems he's going to go down. Assault will be the last player left here.
It's over.
And he will fall as well. It's all going to go down to Artedes, who finds at least 1 kill to put Seattle Surge back a step.
The only thing that they got was close spawns, though. Joe Deceives can't find anything. Sib will be able to push forward.
It's over.
But because of those close spawns, Seattle Surge cannot have the luxury of jumping on. Didn't position themselves correctly to
6 lives more.
The back left, which would have given LA Guerrillas pretty much no hope. So it's a bounce back from LAG. Numbers not on their side though, only 12 lives remaining. May well be 11 in a second. Trophy system was down this time. Seattle Surge still keeping the button on the trigger though. The pressure is still on.
And the issue, Tony, is that these trades are actually pretty even. Probably Seattle Surge actually have lives to throw away. There is no map control here for LAG. They are forced to fight from spawn just to hold on. 2 more kills going down. Actually looking for it. Will eventually fall. Only Mac getting a kill there in the end. And with 50 seconds left to go, it is almost lives over for LAG.
Yeah, they can't afford to trade like they have been over the past couple of minutes. Seattle Surge farmed them initially, and that's what's given them this cushy little lead. Mac now just trying to find some kills. LAG, you've got to sit tight. 6 lives remaining, and plenty of time for Seattle to find them. 5 lives now. Sim will find another. Fred looking for the shots. That's a Vaznev, and will get gunned because of it. 10v5. Time is on LAG side.
Oh, shit.
Well, actually, that's a huge kill for them as well. There we go. No respawns.
It's going down to lives. 14 seconds.
He's falling away. 10 seconds. Seattle Surge must get across the map. All LAG have to do is hold the irons, and that is exactly what they are doing. Not allowing anybody to move. It's a 3 versus 6, but the real 3 is in the time.
Damn, they got one.
And LAG hold.
Whew. It's a stressful.
Nah.
Very quickly running out of lives if you're LA Guerrillas. Seattle
geez.
Surge running out of time. Was that initial B hit that came through from Surge? That
I think they got
really
lucky,
did.
the Gorillas. They got so fucking
I don't want
lucky
to say
right
butcher
there.
that round, but
That's just my point of view.
it bled that time a lot, didn't it? Was it that typical thing I quite like to talk about was about dangling that carrot. You know, you go towards that harder point, you find a little bit of success. So you're like, okay, off the respawn, let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep that pressure up. We know they're on the back foot. But if that just goes on that little bit too long, makes the latter stages of your round, if you don't get a hold of B,
they're all negative.
a little bit more difficult. LA Guerrillas, some sort of hope after what was, well, hopeless rounds 1 and 2.
Now they're just trying to make a move here. You can already see them going for this inside control. The problem is Seattle Surge have B side control. They are already at A as well. Exceed is trying to find a gap here, and Simba's still alive though, and Mac will find him eventually. It's a lot of movement, it's a lot of posturing and positioning, but nothing there for LAG.
Not working out so far. But what a turnaround this would be if LAG can bring it back and win the control. Imagine this moment in time.
No, they're not even on site. It's 40 seconds
still
left.
plausible. Lives not.
It
on
can
their side,
happen,
as they
but
often, haven't
they have
needed
to
any
pop
stage
off.
in this map. Seattle Surge just put them to the sword from pretty much the word go. Attack over towards it. And the Gorillas with plenty of bodies here, but the Outsurger here in force as well. Pred accuracy will find 2. This may well be a clearer of LAG. Joe Deceives finds 1 though. And a 2.
Hope is always alive. 28 seconds left, and they will have to do something. Pred is looking for his 6th. For LAG, they must get some more time on the board. It hasn't been a terrible round for them. A huge kill by Arsenes. He will stop the cruise missile. He gets onto the point. But reinforcements are a world away. The other side of bar as Arsenes continues to go to work. A one-man mission to keep the control alive.
Just kept the pressure on. Seattle Surge now will have to find a break back into the site if they want to retake, but I don't think they'll be panicking too much. Sound cues will be there for
Alright, they got 1.
Max
See
down.
what happens here.
No need to make that retake.
They're down by a lot of lives.
Gorillas. They will lock that one in. Now just putting themselves in an awkward position.
Down by almost 10 lives.
Will find 2. 24 to 15. A minute to find the push. Seattle Surge firmly in this driving seat, Price. But it's one good break. That's all it takes.
And do they find it? Being careful. Joe Deceives is already going to go down. Everything slows down a little bit here as LAG playing on tender hooks. They do not want to fall. Exceed going a little bit crazy. Looking for this player on platform who's already got out.
It's forced to spawn over towards the left side though, but will get taken down.
That was a waste.
Pred will manage to find him. But for Seattle Surge, you don't really have a lot of map control here. LA Gorillas can post themselves up onto this point. Or in and around it. Force Seattle Surge to have to come to them. But Sib, Mac, Pred will all combine.
Yeah,
it's only
it's
Exceed
over.
left with 30 seconds to go. Teammates respawning
Unless they
up
really
now.
get something here.
But LA Gorillas got all the hard work to do again.
For an LAG fan, it's time to cross those fingers or start praying. They need a miracle. They need something. Joseph will find the first. Arceus will find the second. Exceed will find the third. And maybe the threads have been answered. Only accuracy left alive. He has to hold off the whole of LAG while his teammates rush to reinforce him. And down he will fall. The clock is stopped. But is it enough?
The lives again are on Seattle's side, but they need to make this push very, very quickly. Pushing towards the fence.
It's over. Oh my god! What is happening with this game? I've been wrong this whole time.
To round number 5 at a
Now anyone can win. Holy shit.
And yet here we are.
It is. It's back and forth.
They don't have give up in them at all.
Exceed is 9 and 23. I think it's what Mac on 7 and 22. But hey, KD doesn't always matter. If LAG can do this, it will be the most ridiculous of comebacks we have probably ever seen on a control. They were being whooped on this map, and they've brought it back to here.
Yep. That's crazy.
Seattle Surge, I don't want to say resting on their laurels, but few occasions, complete control, chilling, no problem. Few players fall.
Attacking again.
Oh man, I mean, if LA Gorilla is going to win this, we sowed the seed early doors, but I didn't think it would happen, Bryce. Yeah, you know, we talk about selling the dream. Still potential for LA Gorillas here to big hit over towards the B side. Mac not able to find anything. Joe Deceives guns him out of his socks. Sim's the only one who can answer. A lot of pressure for LA Gorillas over towards the B side immediately.
Sim is taking bullets everywhere, but they just cannot get him out of power position. That's a huge kill from him in the end. Arsenes is going to fall to accuracy as well. The fires were lit for LAG. But Gondor does not ride to their aid at this point.
Oh, the knife up the ass.
Nice reference as well. I was saying it in my mind. Good call. Exceed though. Keeping things rolling. And that pressure just is unrelenting from LA Gorillas downfield side. Gotta watch for the flag though.
Oh my god, do they have this?
Up there. He's not left for quite some time. Second tick, not quite in. Seattle Surge just about to sweep over towards the LA Gorillas side. They will find the kills. Assault's the only one who can answer. So LA Gorillas, that is 45 seconds or more wasted over towards B. You do not get that second tick either. Just the one. So now you have to concentrate your efforts over towards A. But Sib is ready and waiting. Pred and Co will, of course, defend over towards the B side. You don't want to lose that, but the A push inevitably coming through.
Seattle have a good position for a retake here if they wanted. Accuracy is watching long. Sib is up top. They're going to squeeze this. They are going to look to take this away from them as well. They still have position while that clock is stopped. Looking for this first kill. It's huge if he can make it. Assault still gets it. Sib is being made irrelevant. They aren't going towards him. Both points are now being taken.
27 seconds. LA Gorillas have kept.
Oh my god, it might be over. It might be over.
And maybe they're just starting to believe. But Pred wants to wipe that belief from their minds. Mac will find one over towards the top hill.
Dude, oh my
This will
god.
be
Is
some
Gorilla's gonna do this?
small amount of control for Seattle Surge. A now gone. Time extended. Heart rates rising. Seattle Surge can now start to try and find some control. Clear the point. LA Gorillas, you got a minute to do something about it here. Keep up the intensity. You may well come up with a crazy comeback on control.
LAG have a fire lit.
Wow.
This is turned from a beating to a possibility. Exceed and Pred waiting for it as well. A little bit of time.
Wow.
Exceed wins the gunfight. It's another huge one. Mac will get away with it. If they had lost that, it could have been disastrous. 40 seconds left to go here. LAG looking for one of the greatest control comebacks we will have seen.
I was about to say, it looks like they've run out of steam, but all of a sudden, out of nothing, Joe Deceives will find two. Pred's the only one who can answer. Spawn up from Seattle Surge, they're not too far away, but LA Gorillas, they're on the point.
They are. They're holding it. They have bodies here as well. Pred is moving into action. He's looking for
Oh, that was huge. That was fucking huge.
20 seconds left to go. Mac waiting for Exceed, who's jumping across the point. The stun will come
15.
through as well. They are back onto this point. LAG have bodies. They have numbers. Mac looking to gun. Exceed and Pred both trading into it as well.
Oh.
Huge gunfight. Sybil with it. And is that going to be enough? LAG do not have the numbers.
Oh, no.
Finds a second. And it is disaster and heartbreak for LAG.
Oh,
Warriors
no.
to the end of the control. But the Cinderella story is not true. The glass slipper is smashed.
I wanted Gorillas to win. In the beginning, I was like, Seattle's gonna win.
LAG.
And then towards the end, I was like, I want Gorillas to win. Holy crap.
One tick in a gunfight may have been the
That was
difference.
that was a match right there. That was a match.
LA Gorillas, show us map number 5.
All right, here we
I'd
go.
like
Here we
that
go.
Map number 5, to be honest, I quite like it.
I don't know who to root for.
Let's find out if that is true. LA Gorillas. I don't know whether it's disappointment or at least happy they found something going in the control, but we will see how they deal with the hard points. And if you've watched this map before, you know exactly what happened in the opening engagements. Positioning around P1 to P2.
Yeah, I think you make an important point there. It's kind of a double-edged sword for LA Gorillas, that comeback. If you got smoked 3-0, you're like, oh, okay. Well, it is what it is, but it was the hope that sometimes does indeed kill you. LA Gorillas, though, setting up towards the tennis court side. Seattle Surge are so good at this P2 rotation. Locking down over towards the parking lot. Well, very rarely you will see anyone but accuracy. Up top, holding it down. Being taken down, though, Assault will find that first kill, and maybe LA Gorillas can kick themselves into motion here and start heading over towards P2.
Oh,
My God.
Exceed did not find Mac when he wanted him, and now Seattle Surge actually have a perfect hold here for P2. They have the positioning. They're probably going to try and push out on Ambulance, especially if you're Pred. He'll wrap that at some point, but actually just putting the pressure on by hitting the front.
See accuracy over towards the tennis court side. Just gonna watch the cross for the team. Even if he can't find the kills, which, well, he likely will. It's accuracy at range, attack in hand. He'll put them up for the rest of the team who are ready and waiting. Seattle Surge are just so strong at this hill every single time. Look over towards the side of LAG. Not strong at all in terms of the points accumulated over towards P2. Worst team in the game with it. When they get over towards P5, though, that's where a lot of their success does come. So if they can find a good rotation to P3, keep things in touch and do what you do on P5, then hey, you're looking good. Good kills coming in from Sip, though. This scrap time, not going to quite go over towards Seattle. It may well do, but the good fight's over towards the rotation. 50-50 so far.
There's a huge fight for it, as well as both teams commit on both times of the sites. Joe Seed is going to be here first. Reinforcements from LAG. They're not worried about P2 anymore. Gonna see some more trophies down.
There we go. Coming in from Arcides had to be there. But look at this setup. Pred over towards PD. Seattle Surge tightening the vice, pushing in over from the car park side. Accuracy with a child. Joe Deceives with the good shots. Mac on his way as well. And that vice is very slowly, quite slowly, tightening from Seattle Surge. Good kills coming in from LA Gorillas. 40 seconds to play with here over towards P3. Gonna soak up the majority.
Mac goes for the chow, and he's going to find the first one. Unfortunately, took a little bit too much damage. And will force Seattle Surge are not in a position to chow this again. So it will be a pretty comfortable lead here for LAG going into this next rotation.
Pred likes to be on the ground.
You need to get on the point.
I just realized that he does that a lot. A lot of players do
Crosses
that.
there from Sip. Now Seattle Surge. Can't really make yourself a presence over towards that P3 side. Arcides with 27 HP. You wouldn't mind a grenade on its way, but Joe Deceives from behind We'll find one onto Sid. Yeah, fantastic spawn from Pred. Put it up as well. The rest of LAG not close, but Joe Deceives causing problems.
He's trying to stay alive here. Eventually will fall. Seattle Surge were always in position for this, but Joe Deceives was round towards the back and it allowed him to do some damage. Seattle Surge righting the ship though. They've rotated. They've made sure they've got into these positions. It's a horrible break into it. Too many corners, desks, and all the little places you have to look.
A lot of different areas to break. First 2 kills. Falling through, make it 3. Assault's the only one who can answer. Last time around we've seen this game between these two. They kind of traded over towards the embassy side. Back now. Trying to lock it down, but the break comes through. LA Guerrillas keeping this very, very close. 20 seconds to play for. Rotational gunfights. Not going to happen for our cities quite yet. Looking to try and get the cross. Probably wasn't expecting to play towards the back, and now probably not expecting Pred in the middle of the point. 10 seconds to go. That's going over towards LAG, but look at this rotation. Fully belonging to Seattle Surge right now. Kitchen is locked down.
There you can see. It starts to get a little bit tense between these two teams. Both have been renowned for their hard point on more than one occasion. Who's going to fall first? LAG looking to stack through this. They know they're going to have to trade. You don't get this clean most of the time. Exceed though finds 2. Unbelievable, just breaking straight into the point. Seattle Surge not really answering in the end.
Yeah, Mac just turns around at the wrong time. Accuracy gets caught out. And LAG somehow find a break.
Damn.
It's a decent lead for them as well.
Oh, yeah.
Ticking up towards that 20-point mark. The Seattle Surge may well be getting nervous at a potential map number 5 coming up, but still a lot of hard points to go. Save and Cole find it, break in. There's those 20 points I was talking about. That lead that belonged to LA Guerrillas. Taken out in the blink of an eye. So really, really good first rotation. In terms of the competitiveness, in terms of how close it's been.
And they're still
LA
pushing
Guerrillas
this?
fighting for this final bit of scrap time. Want to get that PD on car control if they can. 2 kills coming in from Sip, though. Only 1 answer from Joe Deceives. We are all tied up after 1 rotation.
It's the perfect storm for these two teams. So Surge will grab a little bit of time on P1 to begin with, but they should probably be knocked off that fairly swiftly against LAG.
Oh, they were trying
you
to
can
get
see
them
them
all
surrounding
exposed.
it. They're also fighting for positioning up top. Assault will try and make that kill, but Accuracy is already wise to it. Eventually, Arsenal stops the bleeding from P1, and they're worried. They're like, where are these last players?
And I want to say that you can see almost the respect given from LA Guerrillas to the abilities of a player like Accuracy. He's always in that position where he wants to get that control over towards the top car park side above Kitchen. They're sending so many bodies to that side. You can already see Assault. He's looking in that direction. Joe Deceives trying to get the Kitchen control so they can help them out with these gunfights. But it's not Accuracy you have to worry about this time around. It's Pred causing havoc with the SMG. But the rotational fights for LA Guerrillas working out in their favor. They can get this car park control themselves. They're in a good spot to get some good time at P2.
You can see again LAG here first this time. Pressure towards the back is coming through, but LAG will get the kills they need. Still fighting towards the back here. Seattle Surge in a good position to get this pinch going as well as Pred.
Damn, he just got 2 shots.
LAG are slowly but surely bleeding out onto this.
Spawning close to the point, but you can see Seattle Surge now doing their usual. Wrapping through tennis, getting to up top, Accuracy. About to lay the fire down from a couple of different angles, but here come the rest of Seattle Surge now. The pressure starting to amount. LA Guerrillas
Someone's got a
still in the
trophy.
lead, but it
Puts
doesn't
it
feel
there.
like for very long. Our cities will fall as well. It's a lovely break from Surge. 25 seconds to go, and once again over towards P3. It's looking like LA Guerrillas are going to be here first. Can they get as much time as they did last time, though?
A huge boon if they can. Let's find out how they are feeling on the cusp of a potential Game 5 with a listen-in with the LA Guerrillas.
They're spawning Ivy. They're spawning Ivy. Let's get us all. Let's get us all, guys.
I'm one shot hill. I just said I needed it.
Listen, guys. Do not shot gas.
I'm fine, cop. I'm P1, guys.
I'm Red.
I'm pitching off. I'm pitching off.
Shot gas.
I need a trophy whenever.
I don't have one.
I don't have one.
Yo, top office, damn it. Lamar, top office.
Ladder. Hit bottom orange. Fuck no.
Ladder.
I'm gonna mark it. Kelly Bridge for absolute.
On X.
Oh, good. There's 2. Now work kills.
We have throw attacks here from gas. Right?
Yeah, I'll
For all of our attacks. One could have pushed up Goddess or some shit.
Yeah.
Or he could be ready. Yep.
Heard you. Hit him with the nade
Should be dead.
with the nade instant.
I didn't hit him.
Orange block, or red block.
He's tagged. Block. Dead.
Nice shot. Let's do it.
AC.
Go up.
What
shots. I hit him once.
I'm nading it. I'm nading it. I naded it. I naded it. I naded it.
We're good.
Lay down. I'm one shot. One shot.
Another one.
You guys play now.
Could be P1. Could have pitched P1.
Nothing top orange. Actually, leave me.
I'm in the back. I'm waiting for you guys.
Look here. Top office. Top office. Don't chop.
Watch out. Oh no.
Left window. Top office.
Got me new man.
Alright, Joe finesse.
You're by yourself.
Joe, one top office.
There we go.
Office. Absolute.
HQ pred. Yeah, it's fine.
Doggy.
S1. You weak. I can't.
What are you?
He's down.
S1 child out.
And there's guys table.
Push out palm. Push out deep palm.
I spawned back in chest. Back door. Because we got halls. Max, challenge here.
Go around.
Yeah, I'm flanking halls.
More still palm. That's one. Spawning right. Spawning right. Shot out. S1. Alright, slow down. I have the cross.
LAG with some really good comms as they try to keep a lid on this Seattle Surge team. Fighting back and forth all over this point as Shadow Seas keeps going for the entry. But they haven't been able to hold on to it with any sort of solidity.
No, I mean, look, Seattle Surge were the first ones here. They got themselves set up. And LA Gorillas just kept it scrappy. There's another few kills falling their way. They know where accuracy is, and it's all about assault and Joe deceives. It may not be anything clean in those situations, but it doesn't need to be if you win the last gunfight, which they did on multiple occasions. Sip, though, is he actually going to be able to find the scrap time? No, he isn't. 10 seconds going over towards the side of LAG. It will be a slight lead as we head over towards their preferred hill. Assault will find one. Exceeds in the kitchen trying to cook up a comeback from LA Gorilla. It's not going to happen. Surge will lock in this rotation. They were there at P4. They need to lock in P5.
There's one.
And after he's just trying to play his life. He knows he has to be here for the training of the teammates as they do manage to find their way into this hill as well. These two teams are fighting to the bitter end. And now LAG will take the lead over Seattle Surge. Seattle spawning out some distance.
It's going back and forth. There's a minute and 36 seconds left.
Not going to be perfect.
The cross watched, but he's been taken down. Fred will find one. Knows one's going to be sitting in the corner. XE will just try and slow them down as long as he can. Self finds one to see with the grenade. Sip now in a 1v1 will get taken down. LA Gorillas, 25 seconds left here over towards P5. Seattle Surge may have one more stab at this hill for what is going to be a minute amount of time. But whatever happens, heading into the third rotation of hills, it will be an LA Gorillas lead. And they may well get all the scrap time as well. The trades are wonderful. They break 200.
1, 2, 1, 2.
LAG are not going down without swinging hard, and they are swinging with everything they got. Jonas,
there we go. There we go.
The cruise missile.
All right, I'm rooting for Gorillas.
And they are 40 seconds away from taking Seattle Surge down on this map. It looked like it could have been Seattle's so many times. But now they must do the final hurdle, P1 to P2. Seattle cannot afford to bleed out on any of these hills either.
The hard work and determination from map number 3 has bled into map number 4. LA Gorillas, you can't let a lot of time go over towards Surge here. You do not want them close as we head over towards P2. Exceed, though, is running rings around them. Inside of PD and inside of Toilet. Sip might be the next one, the chopping block, with the way that Exceed is shooting right now. 25-26. Is he going to fall? The cover is there from his teammates. But thinking about
there you go. There you go. That's good time. That's good time.
But that 10 seconds is going to belong to LA Gorillas. They will be 20 away by the time we get over towards P2. Seattle Surge have dug the trenches, but crucially, the amount of time they've been picking up P2s because of that control over towards the car park side. Pred is there, he is lingering, but it's not an AR. And here comes the push from LAG.
Oh shit, he's got
First comes the cruise. Now come the tax and the grenades and the pressure, and they are backing off as well as they know. They know it's going to be trouble, but enough trophies are down. LAG have got their toes somewhere near this P2 point. Seattle Surge must fight for this every single step. A break could be disastrous.
See, we'll find one.
There we go.
Best case scenario for LAG here, even if you can keep them off it. It's beautiful. 25 seconds remaining on it. They're already on the point, and now Seattle Surge not spawning in the best position whatsoever. Pred's gonna have to whip up some magic, but Joe Deceives will gun him. LA Gorillas at 15 away and with a decent hold on the point.
They can win this here as well. They just need to make sure that nothing else falls back. He does find the second one as well. The contest will come in. It is no longer possible for them either, and they will fall. LAG, the rotation here, it's going to be Arsenes.
Oh!
Gunfight! He goes through orange, he finds it.
Come on!
Broken them. Seattle Surge, that may be everything done. It will be a fight as well. Exceed, keeping them off the point. 4 seconds left, and LAG.
Let's go! Let's go!
Surge on embassy. We'll have the sniper in hand. LAG looking to push, but Jonas sees open up with first blood, but it is instantly traded down to a 3 versus 3. Mac finds a second. And now the issue for LAG, Tan, is going to be no map control and no numbers.
You can't actually write the timing that Exceed just got. Moves away for just a second, readjusts his angle as accuracy eventually comes out of cover. Accuracy will find Exceed as well, and now Salt left in it. Incomprehensible 1 versus 3. Not a lot you can do from here, especially without that bomb.
You would love to go up that ladder, but unfortunately, it is made of sound.
Think
he knows he's up there as well. He's going for it. Sib is watching as well. The pistol will do no good. And there is the first blood. Seattle Surge.
Yep, well played from Sedge. Open breaks coming through from Mac. We didn't exactly see how it went down, but I think for LAG in that scenario, look, you're attacking. If you want to hit towards that side and use the sniper, you don't have the trophies. I don't think round one's the one to do it in. Look how much utility they wasted just to get rid of the cars. Like, you would love to send that over towards accuracy. You would love to keep a hold of that to get somebody maybe off top P3. Wasting it just so you're a sniper player who finds nothing, by the way, to not get blown up initially at the break. Not sure about it.
Hey, sometimes adjustments have to be made. Sometimes the call doesn't go the way you want it. Still plenty of S&D to be played here. Sib and Pred will get the first blood again. Seattle started off well on the last S&D. They seem to be doing it again here, but Jonas Sieves. He swings in. It gets a little bit of panic in Seattle Surge. They actually have to reevaluate the entire battle line.
Well, they were expecting to push him from mid-alley. Setting this up immediately. Yeah. Oh, Mark is going to gun him out of his socks, though. Joe deceives. Nothing you can do about that. Good shots coming in. Assault, once again. A similar story. It's a 1v3 for him to try and clutch this round away for LA Gorillas, but he's going to bomb to defuse as well. This is basically impossible, Bracey.
Yeah, it is. They just were never going to give him time of day. Too many bodies, too many shoulders, too many angles. Seattle Surge go up 2-0 on the S&D. We have seen it before.
I think she focused a lot of their time when it does come down to this map and the search and destroy on their attacking rounds. The second best offensive win rate at 60%. When they get that bomb down, it bumps up to 82%. We haven't seen them have that opportunity. Obviously, round number 1 got cut short from Mac finding 2 to break things open. And Pred can go do exactly what LAG will want to do in this round. Get that bomb down quickly over towards base. Yeah, Surge are going to be ready for this on the cross, though.
And Mac with a 4-0. Just playing a little bit careful. LAG haven't taken any map control. They now don't really have a lot of avenues to go where they can actually find anything. Mac almost catches something there. But that is actually giving LAG just a tiniest window of opportunity. This is unbelievable. The forcing Mac back away from mid has allowed them to get bombed down.
Yeah, great use of the utility Exceed once again on accuracy. Getting some timing. Not that time, though. Timing exists no longer for accuracy as he will fall to the respawn queue, and Sib now in a 1 versus 4. Much better from LA Gorillas, and I love the tack plays. You throw them out. Nothing that Mac can do about the cross. The bomb goes down. The round goes to LAG. 2-1 now. Starting to bring this one back. It's the players in the background. A lot of them with a bit of a day off. A lot of them ready and waiting for their losers matches as well. If it doesn't get more intense than this, in a round for LAG, we'll settle those nerves just a little bit.
As teams warm up in the background, it is already hot here on the main stage. I will give credit to LAG as well. Again, the patience they displayed there. They weren't being too aggressive. And just maybe recognizing that mid was open. They gave it everything they had. Here we go, though. Will they be able to tie this one back up? Already aggressive push coming out of Seattle. Actually, no. They back off from it. It's going to be a more patient play.
See if Sib can find some picks here. Oh, don't you dare. Lift your pretty little head up, Arcides. The scope of Sib is ready to take your head off. Stone's going to go out. Joe Deceives actually going to start to push this grenade out as well. He's in a bad spot. We'll back down. We'll push into the site, though, and Pred is ready and waiting. Would have been great comms from Seattle Search to make that happen. First blood goes their way.
And now Arcides will be feeling the pressure. Pred with the dead silence. The doors. What's open? I think he knows the player is there as well. Arcides is right outside. And oh, what timing! Oh my goodness! It's the most ridiculous collateral. I don't understand. Mac got him and he just ended up getting his teammate, but it is a 2 versus 3. It wasn't a collateral. I don't even know what happened. It was unbelievable timing regardless, but LAG need a retake.
Sib nearly caught 2 of his teammates there, to be honest with you. And the retake will have to come on through. It's just going to be so difficult with the bomb on this side of things. Sib defending from an advanced position, finding another.
Damn!
Oh my god, Sib! It's disgusting! Seattle Surge accelerating into a lead again. And it's big plays from Sib again and again.
That sniper will take anybody that it can take. That was kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. I thought he hit the car, but it doesn't really matter. Seattle Surge 3-1 to the good. And now that is something they will have to fear for the rest of the game. LAG, they see it. They will have to adjust every single way they play.
Need to start getting this bomb down as much as they can. Seattle Surge have succeeded every single time that they have as well, and the grenades will stop that initial push coming through. Sid gets himself into this position again. He's been so dangerous at 4-on-1. Looking to continue to keep that pressure on LAG, who do not want to make this push. And not only is he hitting bullets through cars, he's taking bullets to the face. Sib's surviving. And can he find anything himself?
Oh, and he's just taking bullets. They're locking him down. They're not giving him the room to move. Teammate on the flank, though. Pred looking to find something. Actually finds Exceed. And it is pressure that falls onto LAG. They need to get this bomb down, and Pred gets it, but he will not stop the bomb going. A 2 versus 3 for LAG, but they have been displaced. It is a fight to the bitter end, and only Arsenes remains.
No, Arsenes will catch accuracy, though. Who's firing towards the site. Sim down to 1v1.
Oh, it's a snipe off. Back to the attack.
Let's go.
Well, Sid flies out, and Arsenes with the 1 versus 2. What a round.
There's just big pressure that comes in from Seattle over towards PD. And Sib just surviving. At that stage, even being a distraction with the sniper is solid enough if your teammates can clean up the kills. But Arsenes finds 3 in the round and the 1v2 on top of it. The kill on accuracy then made it very, very difficult for Sib. Slow and steady wins the race for Arsenes. LA Gorilla staying within touching distance here. 3-2 now. Assault yet to really get on the board and show us the performance again. Like we've seen in map number 2. It's a swift attack over towards towards B again. Sib with another snipe. Exceed will fall. First blood for Seattle once more.
Assault gets one back on accuracy, though. That bomb will go down. It will give Seattle the advantage completely. But Jonas Seeds on the flank. It is just trading across the map as the two teams play chess, not checkers. Pred, last alive, looking to make a move here. That bomb's already been defusing. Does he have the feet fast enough to get there? No, he goes the wrong way. Top orange, and that bomb will already be defused. Pred was moving, but unfortunately, just nothing else with it. And we are now 3-3.
Oh, shit.
Bomb goes down, and Seattle lose control of the site immediately. Just can't let that happen in that situation. It's Joe Deceives over towards the backside. Sib may well find the first blood, but that's the danger of having a sniper. You got somebody there who, an SMG like Joe Deceives is pushing towards you. It's going to take a flashy play, a minor miracle to stop him slaying you towards the back of your spawn. It creates chaos in the Seattle ranks. But look at this push that's coming through from Pred, getting so aggressive, playing that close corner. He'll spring into action as soon as LAG give him some information.
Oh my god, he almost hit him.
Everybody diving, everybody dying. Pred's going to fall as well. Exceed has had to give up his point. I mean, the sniper is now in control. The bomb is out of their hands. LAG did not want it to go this way. Nobody on Overwatch. Pred just runs about. And Simple just put the final nail in the coffin this round. Surely Exceed has a sniper. But that bullet don't fly 4 ways. It will get accuracy, though.
This would be a hell of a 1v4. Time, information, lacking. LAG send out. Honestly, I mean, I'm not even quite sure why Joe Deceives' dolphin dived out of the top window. Would have been flashy if he pulled off the kill, but never likely. Exceed now being met with a brick wall of Seattle Surge players who will take the lead again. It's always felt like they've been comfortable here. It's never felt like LAG have quite had that extra step that Seattle seemed to have this time around. 4-3, still very close. But it feels like Seattle's to lose at the moment.
And it does rest on how the rest of these rounds go. For Seattle, a tiny bit of a cushion. But is it going to be enough? The intensity of these player comms and the adrenaline in their systems will be telling. Cannot make any more mistakes.
Pressure again coming in from Seattle. First blood for Seattle again. Bombs going down. LA Gorillas just been a little bit too soft towards this side. Pred is running a mark, but Arcades will find one. As
There we go.
finds a
3v2.
second. Pred having nightmares of that orange push. Numbers belong to LAG. Sib accuracy, can you hold it down?
They have to get here, that is the thing. They have to go and get Sib. They need to take him out. He's been so dangerous for them so far. Time is ticking away here for LAG. They need to move or the clock will defeat them rather than anything else, but actually laying prone. The last player alive is a 1 versus 3 and it flies out and it's a retake from LAG. Back to a 4 versus 4. Unbelievable from both teams. Seattle Surge got the first blood. They got the bomb down. They took the position, but they weren't able to get anything else. So many people watching this game in the stands. And you can feel it.
They're like, damn, they've been there for a while.
It is not nice.
We are so close to another game 5, round 11.
Damn, the last game was...
We're so
damn.
close, folks.
I should have saw it.
LAG just doing it
I
the
woke
hard
up
way.
too
They
late.
seem to give up that control of B. Sorry, I'm delusional. Every single round.
First kill is big.
This time around, though, they don't go to take it themselves. Look at this aggression coming through. Exceeds.
No
He
way.
doesn't. Pred deals with him. Once again, it's another first blood for Seattle Surge.
And Exceed will be swearing under his breath. That bullet must have missed by millimeters. Accuracy takes down Arcades. A 2 versus 4 now for LAG. Seattle Surge will be sitting patiently, covering the angles, covering the bomb sites. All they have to do is trade.
This will be difficult. And Lee Gorilla's not in a favorable spot. Accuracy, finding some bullets into one, into another. They have to back on down.
Damn.
And the vice just tightens. Sib finding the flank, finding the round. Seattle Surge, series point.
And here we go. It's map point. It's game point. It's a point for top 12. Sib has had a very good series in maps. But if you'd told me it was going this way, I wouldn't have believed you. This has gone the distance so far. For Seattle Surge, one more round. For LAG, they need to find 2 flawlessly. Who wins?
Yeah, that
Who
sniping
knows?
is annoying on this map.
an
Jesus,
attack from
I'd
Seattle
be so
Surge.
annoyed by that.
Is it going to be a carbon copy of what they've been doing the entire time? No, it's slower and steadier. Oh, Sib on the cross is not going to be able to find one. The Gorillas get themselves into position. It's the pick game now. And Sib has been that guy, but it is going to be Pred. Another first blood to his name. Sib's looking for heads. It's a 4v3 for Surge.
Sib's had to back off here, but he hasn't gone down.
There we go. There we go.
Taking the opportunity to take the position away. And Joe deceives. Doesn't have dead silence here, so they will have heard him. Seattle Surge now making a move as time slowly trickles away.
No way! How'd you not see it?
And Joe Deceives gets picked off, and that's A now wide open. The 2v3 retake is what's going to be needed if LA Gorillas want to continue Major 4.
The retake of all retakes. Tournament on the line. Points on the line. Every single direction. Seattle Surge, they stand proud. And now the move comes. Pred and Assault are back to back. Pred's going to come out of here as well. Assault's going to move. He finds the first. Accuracy going to be there. He gets gunned for the second. Only Pred left alive. And he has to find it. He has to check at some point. They need to know where he is. They're waiting to defuse. Pred comes out. He gets one as well. He's away. And that's going to be enough. Pred, the miracle worker, the man, the myth, the legend. Seattle Surge have managed to get this one. Snatching a victory from the jaws of LAG.
What's up, guys? Ben here. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I'm here with Pred from the Seattle Surge. Pred, how you feeling, man? That was a big matchup. You guys went all the way down to a map 5. That was a gooler, man. How you feeling, man? I heard you chirping over there on the stage.
I mean, dude, I don't know what's with us, man. Some days we're the best team, some days we're one of the worst. Like,
damn
for
right.
us, it was a must-needed win. I mean, like, I just knew that we're not a T12 team, and I kept repeating that to my team. So it was a grueler, man. The last 3 LAN matches we've lost has been against FaZe, Optic, FaZe. That's only 3 times we've lost. So which is like
tough matchups.
top 3 team, top 4 team. So we know that these teams we need to, like, you know, get some reps on, get the flow going at LAN. So yeah, it was an important match, man. Going out T12, like that would have been embarrassing, man. So.
That last round, man, you made the play. You dove into bottom laundry. You're able to find one, and I saw you making plays up top. I mean, what was going through your head right there?
Oh man, I just said I need to do something to try to win this round because it was such a mixy situation. It was very lucky as well. I mean,
you gunned him.
Yeah, I got very lucky, but it was a big round.
Just talking about the series a little bit, what did it feel like going into a game 5? Like your team's traditionally not good at search, so having to win traditionally your worst game mode in a game 5 versus a team that you guys should arguably be throwing. How does that feel like going into that series or at that map?
Honestly, it didn't feel too good, especially when we were up 2-0 control. I feel like that's when we started getting a bit frustrated and stuff like that because we should be closing it out. There was like 22-10, and we lose that round, and now the map gets extended. They get a bit more momentum. And heading into map 4, I mean, we just didn't close out on some hills, which we're usually really good at. So yeah, we just need to definitely rewatch the VOD. But yeah, going map 5 against like those teams, I feel like we need to take care of business. But I feel like we got them a lot better at S&D. So I'm happy that we can go to a game 5 and actually win it. Because before it was impossible.
So you guys are going to stay around today because you have last match today. Going to play the winner of the London series. Who from that series would you like to face off?
Honestly, either one. There's no one in particular. I feel like London are just playing spoiler right now because I don't think they can make champs. So I feel like for them it's just like they're just spoiling every team's dreams of like making champs. So it's a big game for Rocker, and we're close to them in the seeding. So for us it's just whoever wins. We just got to make sure that we try to go as deep as we can in this tournament and make the run and separate ourselves from the other teams to make champs. So yeah, for us it's either or. We don't really have a preference.
Yeah, well, AG, thank you for hopping on, man. I can tell you got a lot of energy, man. Use that momentum, and keep doing what you do, man. It's a pleasure as always, man. Congrats. Desk,
appreciate it, bro.
Back to you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Take care.
Thank you, Flank.
Hey.
Shout out to Preddy.
All right. Well, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoy this. See you in the next one.
Good God, all my demons getting to me lately. Spent all my time getting faded and my thoughts, they were fading. Pondering why I was fated to be me. Mine was erasing no rhymes, evanescence. Welcome to the great mind of a lost soul. World cold, young nigga bold, making all the wrong decisions.